It's been a while. It's been a while, but we are back today, and we are back with some breaking point on F1 2021. It's been like nearly 6 months since I last streamed a break, and that is my fault. I've been away for a long time. I go through spells. I don't really know why. I guess other stuff just kind of takes over, and real life shit just kind of overrides this channel, which is a shame because I really do like making ASMR content. But we are back today, and I'm talking absolute rubbish already, and we're gonna have a go at Breaking Point. Now, I have already played this story mode, and I have to be honest, I wasn't exactly bowled over. I mean, it's okay, but when you consider that they spent 2 years making this story mode, it didn't exactly bowl me over. But you guys might have a different opinion on it. I don't know. So we're going to get into it now. We're going to go straight into it. We're not going to get the whole thing done today. We'll see how far we get with it. Now, I tried normal, and it was pretty easy. Challenging, I'm probably going to go challenging just because if it's hard, and it's really hard, and I probably won't be able to actually complete anything, so we'll go challenging. Now we got a team. Okay, so we've got the choice between AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, or Racing Point, who become Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Williams. Now, when I did this, I chose AlphaTauri. The thing is, you don't really get to change teams. You stick with this team for both seasons, so I don't think there's any real standout choices, to be perfectly honest. Each team kind of has the same base storyline, so it's not like we get to experience anything different. So I'm kind of tempted just because the livery changes to start as Racing Point and become Aston Martin. So I think I'm going to do that. So simulation settings, surface type, simplify, let's challenge ourselves, let's be realistic. Race starts, manual, all that stuff. Assists, yep, all the noob settings on, that is what I like to see. And let's go. So Prologue, with the 2019 Formula 2 Championship coming down to the final race of the season, young British driver Aiden Jackson is looking to etch his name into the history books. Oh wow. So we're kicking it off in F2 2019, just like we did, well no, it'd be 2018, like we did in F1 2019, that makes no sense. But if you'll remember, F1 2019 had that little F2 story mode right at the start. We had that 3-part story in Formula 2 with Devon Butler and Lucas Weber, both of who return in this game with very different roles. Here we go then, so we're launching straight into it. I have got the speech on ever so slightly. I don't know if you're able to hear it. It might be too quiet. I might have to turn it up because I've got my TV sound on at the moment, but I can't hear anything. So, I mean, you're not missing out because the voice acting in this mode is pretty dreadful. So, yeah, we're not exactly missing out here. But let's get into it. So, starting in Formula 2, I think we have to win the race. So we're in 4th place with 3 laps to go. Oh, this looks very easy. course I would make a joke, but I'm not a generic fuckwit, so I'm not going to make one. Let's try and get some slipstream. Thank you very much. So it's got, oh my god, brake for the corner, brake for the corner. Jesus Christ, these F2 cars. I hate them. I hate the way they had ever since they came into this game. I cannot play Formula 2 because the handling of these cars is just so bad. There we go, inside of the TV. This mode is going to be too easy, isn't it? But we've committed to it now, so, whoa. Oh god, no traction at all. So we've got 2 laps to catch Giotto. We should be able to do it. In fact, we'll probably do it in the next few corners. Once you start it, you can't change the difficulty level, which is a pain in the arse. Oh my god, I cannot drive for shit. I really cannot drive. Right, Giotto's right there. We should be able to catch up to him fairly soon. So, what are my thoughts on this game so far? Well, I'm going to be honest. It's not an improvement on F1 2021, F1 2020 for me. F1 2020 was, I know it got a lot of criticism, but for me it was actually quite fun to play. It's probably the game that I spend the most time on out of all the F1 games I've played. And I just found the handling really nice and really easy to get on with. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't really had the same experience in F1 2021. It's quite hard to get used to. The curbs are deadly. If you even put a wheel on the curbs, you're gone. I don't know, it's just not quite doing it for me this year. It just doesn't have that same, I don't know, appeal that F1 2020 had. F1 2020 I could happily play for days on end. Whereas this one, I don't know, I'm just finding it a bit more frustrating, which I think is good because, you know, a game that challenges you more, I think is a lot better in the long run because, you know, it gives you that time to, that gives you when they're a bit better. I'm not making any sense at the moment. You know, when you finally do get it right, it is a lot more rewarding. But it's kind of, oh, my driving is so bad, I'm really sorry. But it's kind of frustrating, like, going into a corner knowing that you have to kind of compromise your line a little bit and lose time, because if you do get on the curb on the entry into the corner like I just did then, I had to run off, because otherwise you do just spin. So it's kind of frustrating in that aspect. But I mean, it does have its moment. I have been playing it for 2 weeks now, and it is fun. But is it an improvement on F1 2020? Not for me. But who knows, the more I play it and the more I get used to it, I'll probably get a lot more enjoyment out of it. I hope that made sense. I feel like on these live streams I just talk utter bollocks and don't make a lot of sense. So hopefully that made some sense. Just can't wait to get out of this F2 car because it's just so bad. Sliding all over the place, there's no grip, there's no turning. I don't know how people rate these cars. I don't know I have to say Aiden Jackson is my third most favourite character in the storyline. This bloke has no personality whatsoever. He is an absolute drip of a man. Just very whiny. Very whiny. Oh, he won't let me pass. Oh, he won't let me win. Oh, just like an Albon regen, basically. Chapter 1. Having won the Formula 2 Drivers' Championship, Aiden Formula 1 is preparing to take his first steps into the world's most prestigious motorsport series. Oh wow. And we got a trophy as well, that's so cool. Oh yeah, so, oh yeah, we got this now. Oh hello William Buxton. Is there actually no sound to this at all? Let's turn it up. There is no sound at all, is there? I thought I put sound on. Evidently not. Also, I love how Esteban Ocon is like an extra in every single scene. He's always there, he's the one breaking up the fights. He's the one in the background. Esteban Ocon deserves a Golden Globe for best extra. Lando Norris does actually have a line in this, which is pretty cool. Not in this bit, it's later on. So yeah, we're gonna meet Casper Ackerman in a little while, who is the most Danish sounding Dutch bloke I've ever heard in my life. And out of all his surnames, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, where was I going with that? Who knows? Anyway. Can't quite get rid of Claire. That's so funny. That's so funny. And there we go, there's Brian. Thanks, Brian. Lines that precede unfortunate events, and then some. Yeah, come on, Aiden, you can do this. You can do this. Don't worry. It's time for F1 2020. A new season is upon us. After all, it is the start of a brand new Formula 1 season. Yanni's told us. Okay, whatever. Oh, incoming call from Brian. Are you in your room, Aiden? Good, now stay there, you naughty boy. Social media, yeah, because I didn't have a phone beforehand. So thank you for hooking me up with a phone and actual social media. I lived under a cave before that. Thanks, Brian. Bye, pal. Right, now what I want to do is can I adjust the audio? No. Because Aiden's mum is about to ring, and the woman who plays Aiden's mum is quite possibly the worst voice acting casting of all time, because I don't know where her accent is from. I don't know what she's trying to do with that accent, and I don't know. It's a shame that you're missing out on this incredible piece of theatre. Yeah, aside from you needing to cut your hair, you're amazing. That was a real letdown, Aiden. You fucking moron with your slightly long hair. You'll be at the next one, don't worry. Well, you know, COVID doesn't exist anymore in this game, so you can just do what you want. Stick to the speed limit, sides are splitting, fuck me. I know you are. But what am I? Right, up more south now. Really pleased to have you with us, but then you know that already. Just ask Brian, he's your liaison, and anything he tells you to do, just treat it like it comes from me, cause I'll go whip that boy and that, oh, again, where am I going with that? Oh, Jeff's got a surname now, which is cool, Jeff Nelson. There are a few tricky spots on the circuit here, in particular, be careful at turns 5 and 9. The curbs are high, and if you take too much, you'll spin right off the track. Also, keep in mind there's a slow speed limit here in the pit lane, and also in a lot of other circuits, so try not to exceed it, as you'll be flat out on entry. You've got to find that balance. There's Casper Ackerman. Aiden. That's a really bad Casper Ackerman impression. I handed it to your PA, you can thank me later. Okay, thanks pal. That's great stuff. So shall we just dive into it? Shall we just get in there and get it done? Yeah, why not? Let's go to the first race. With the world watching and expectations high, I was going to say breaking point. F1 rookie Aiden Jackson appears to be holding his own in his main race in Melbourne. The possibility of a points finish keeps focus on the race in front of him. Oh wow. Advance. Let's go. Go. Oh, can't go yet. Oh, here we go. Hi David, how you going? You alright? I don't know what my car did then. A solid start, Aiden. Let's try and go even further. Where's Casper? We've got to be there. That's what he'd be doing right now if you could hear the sound. Trust me. Catch up to Ackerman before lap 11. That I'm pretty sure I can do. But I've got an itchy nose, so I'm just going to pause it. And then we're going to go again. So I've got Ricardo in front of it. Oh my god, I took a curb without spinning. That is cool. So here we are in our BWT Racing Point. It looks like a drumstick, but it could sure drive. That's the unfunniest thing I've ever said. Why did I say it? I don't know. Casper's in P10. Let's catch up to the fucker. Let's go. Catch up to Ricardo pretty quickly. Here we go, DRS. And easy pass. Russell's in P12, bloody hell. Also love how Australia's the first race in 2020 when it just straight up didn't exist. There we go. I overestimated that a little bit. Sorry George, but it's going to take your place now. Cheers for that, pal. Off we go. Then we got Devon Butler, the butt man, the butt boy. Well, I'm sure bringing the love to this streamer. There we go, Butler is in an Alfa Romeo. And we need to, yeah, good well spotted there, Danny is in an Alfa Romeo, yeah, to catch him and pass it. Well, you can tell I haven't streamed for months, can't you? Because I'm just all over the place. Here we go. Can we go around the outside? No, we can't. We have to do it in the DRS zone. Oh god, again, Butler's so slow in a straight line. Down the around the outside of Butlard. Alfa Romeo, more like Alfa Romeo. Yeah, get it. Right, here we go. We've caught up to Ackerman. Oh, cutscene, lads. Cutscene. Still plenty of time for drama. There we go. Oh, he's not letting me past at all. He is weaving all over the place. Devon Butler is coming up from behind. Oh, we got a little. Here we go. Here we go. Is Butler going to send one as well? Butler's going for it up the inside. Ah, they've crashed. And the old man is off. And we've completely fucked his race. Is he okay? We're going to get fireworks. It's like Perez and Ocon all over again. We picked a suitable team for teammates wobbling, to be fair. And now the responsibility is on us to take the fight to Devon Butlard and to win the Australian Grand Prix. Not quite. Okay, so finish the race. That's all we got to do. Finish the race. If we can get some points, that would be awesome. So yeah, this is the first time that I've been streaming for like half a year, so I will be rusty, so apologies. It's the first time I've really commentated on anything for half a year as well, so I'm well out of sorts. So this probably won't be a vintage stream. It's not quite bus simulator level, but I will try my best. We've caught up to Devon Butler already, so we should hopefully be able to get some points. Oh god, really wide there. That was close. I wonder if they've just left the 2020 handling on the 2020 cars, because they do seem to grip around corners a lot better. So I wonder whether they've just plonked the 2020 cars in and haven't tweaked them to spin every time you touch a curb. That'd be nice. Anyway, I thought about dive bombing Devon Butler then, but then thought better of it. Here we go, in the exact same spot that I took my teammate out. I don't think we're quite close enough. We're going to have to do it in the DRS zone again. That was a horrendous corner cut, but I'm not sorry. They give Butler a squeeze. Ooh, and then some. That was dirty, and we're up into 10th place. Lando Norris up ahead. Can we get some more points? Albon in P8. That's pretty high for him, to be fair. Not quite DRS. Oh no, we have got DRS. 5 laps to go. What can we do before our angry session with Ackerman? Here we go to the inside of Lando Norris. It's not going to be there. P9, we got Gasly and Albon. I think they're both pretty catchable. So let's see if we can get this done. Drifting style over the curbs there. So, what are my overall thoughts on Breaking Point as a series? I'm going to try not to spoil it. Like I said at the start, I have played it through already, and like I said, considering that Codemasters have spent 2 years developing this story, I kind of expected a bit better. I mean, the thing that gripes me is that the situation is the exact same regardless of how well you drive. Like, the story's already like laid out in cement. Do you know what I mean? So like, if you win the race, no one talks about it. If your objective is to finish like 6th, like there's no real mention of it. It's just kind of like, oh, so and so did well to finish in the top 6 today. No, I did even better than that. I won the friggin' race. I don't know. It just feels like a story that doesn't really go anywhere. And I don't know. It never really got me excited or immersed at any point, he says, whilst playing this game. But yeah, it just felt a bit flat. Like, and I think the voice acting doesn't help that. The voice acting in video games is generally pretty meh anyway, but it was particularly meh in this story. But I mean, I don't know. I feel the game as a whole just feels very flat, and I don't know. It's not a terrible story by any means. It's a good way to kill a few hours, but it didn't exactly bowl me over. I'll say that. We've caught up to Gasly and Albon now. We should be able to overtake them pretty soon. Oh god, that was... I back off a bit there because that was a bit of a cut. A bit of a cut and then some. We might be able to take both of these guys at once here. Definitely Albon into this next corner, if we can brake. Slamming up the inside, there we go, up into P8, we've got 2 laps left. We're not going to catch Leclerc, I think he's just too far ahead. We can definitely get Gasly into this corner. Gasly defends, we're going to go for it on the inside, up the inside of P8, Gasly. And we are, whoa, not quite, because we got a scruffy on the exit there. Still got DRS, and that should be enough. Up into 7th place. I forgot numbers then. There we go. We have gained a second and a half on Charles Leclerc already, but I don't think it'll be enough unless Sainz holds him up. I don't think it's going to be enough to catch up to those guys. Now they've pulled it back out again, so well, it's probably going to be 7th, but that's alright, that's okay. Okay, right, last lap then. Here we go. Unless we have an absolute bolt job now, it should be a comfortable P7. We're not catching up to Leclerc or Sainz. The gap's not coming down enough, even though we are faster. So it's going to be a comfortable P7. But hey, that's alright, that's alright. So just a reminder, if you guys are enjoying this, then be sure to leave a like on it. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so you can be notified of my next live stream in January 2022 as Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. Imagine my shock. And we're going to come home for an excellent P7. A good recovery job, but we're going to upset a lot of people. There we go, across the line. It's going to be P7. We did catch up a little bit, one more lap, and we might have been able to have a go at Leclerc. But there we go. P7, awesome stuff. And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory today. Who would have thought that? Jackson settles in. I mean, he twatted his teammate, but apart from that, he had a great Aiden Jackson. That does not look like Aiden Jackson. He looks really old in that, unless that's Ackerman. He looks really old in there. And here they come then, out onto the podium. It's been a fantastic day for Mercedes. They are the winners today. Who the fucking hell saw that coming? It's Hamverbot. Typical Hamverbot. Here we go then. Here we go. It's going to start, lads. It's going to start. That's an awkward incident involving Devon Butler and his own teammate Casper Ackerman. Mark Jackson's made announcing in F1. The sad boy. Whose fault was it then? There we go. It was me, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly, you fucking drip. Oh, roasted. I mean, to be fair, Butler was entitled to have a go on the inside. There was a gap, and if Verstappen and Hamilton last weekend, or no, 2 weeks ago, was a racing incident, and that definitely was as well. Tell him to hurry up, you drip. Beta male. Oh, Devon, you evil bastard. Oh, sticking a knife in already. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? You're still waiting for him to sort his shit out. Come on, Aiden. Oh, yeah. finally ready now, are you? That's good. Team tussle at Racing Point. Not a great start for the F1 outfit, with a turbulent beginning for Racing Point in the F1 2020 season. Following a strong start, events took an unfortunate turn after Aiden Jackson twatted Casper Hackman out of the race. Oh wow, let's see what the socials are saying. No denying a good result for Jackson, probably would have been better. Oh god, Brian. Talk to me, buddy, talk to me. Had it all under control, and then I just spun out and I turned into a complete bell end and took out my teammate. Faster than you. Yeah, that was a dick move, man. I'll be honest, I have absolutely no opinion on the incident whatsoever. I'm just saying stuff. Okay, so technical Terry is saying almost missed the end of the race as I couldn't take my eyes off the checkered flag. I knew they'd bring it back. Man, you don't waste your afternoons, do you, Terry? When do they take the checkered flag away then? Ah, but Terry knew they'd bring it back. Yeah, good lad, Terry. You're making the most of your race week experience. Jackson said, I got this. Cue the swerve. Okay. Right. Emails. First race in the books. Good to see you bringing in some points. Don't take out your teammate because it doesn't go down very well. Oh, we've got hair and makeup arriving in your hotel room at 9 AM. Make sure you cut it. Because your mum said you look like a piece of shit when you cut your hair. Okay. Right, do you know what? I know it's been a bit of a short one today. But I'm actually going to end it here because I am pretty rusty and I don't want this to descend into a whole load of shit. So I'm going to end it here and we will carry on with it at another point. But thank you very much for watching this. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like on it. If you're new around here, why not get subscribed so you can be notified of future streams and future videos and stuff like that. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. It's been fun getting back into it again and, you know, giving this game mode a go. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff if you want to, no pressure. And I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.